It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving and enjoy an active lifestyle, make friends, build strength and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jepps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life. And together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Croatia Raiders time.
Right out, goes top corner, Anderson in.
A captain's contribution for Luke Klimek.
Written in the stars for Nicholas Foucault.
Oh my God! That's another one for Modbury.
It's Fabian Barbiero.
Your NPLSA.
Down there, right? All right, mate. The bar training is right now. Yeah. So I'm really kind of close to my camera, so you're fine.
Yeah, up there. Up there. Is anyone using that chair, boys, next to you? Is anybody using that? Thank you. that against me? No, you didn't, did you? That's right. So get back on your line, mate. Look out. Stay on your line.
Welcome here to Smith Partners Stadium here in Modbury for Modbury Jets versus Campbelltown City here in leg one of semi-final one. City. This game a two-legged affair. And them deciding to have their second leg at home, as I think most teams have done with this two-legged series. We'll go through the starting lineups as we see both sides line up at the halfway line, starting with Modbury Jets in goal. Ryan Neal, number 1. Number 2, Paul Wilson. Number 5, Tim Henderson. Number 7, Liam McCabe. Number 9, Hamish McCabe. Number 10, Jesse Francesca, their captain. Number 11, Francesco Sumitsi. Number 13, Daniel DeTroyer. Number 15, Giuseppe Makeda. Number 16, Kenshiro Ichikawa. And number 27, Joku Wall. Town City, a very strong side in goal. Number 1, Alex Woodlands. Number 6, James Boffer. His head coach, Daniel Mullen. Number 17, Brandon Santi. Number 18, Yohai Matsumoto. Number 21, Jordan Maricic. And number 23, Jake Halliday. Refereeing staff for today, Daniel Cook in the middle, very experienced referee with assistant referees Nick Elligan and Ibrahim Sadi. And today we've got a fourth official in Daniel Faulkner. I'm your commentator. Coin toss. Of course, said just before, this being a first leg, we can definitely see it being a much tighter affair due to it being the first leg, because a lot of them do tend to be.
still, if they see an opportunity to go for this game, or if they see a send-off, or if they can exploit one area, I think one team will go for that. But yeah, I think the goal today for both teams is to have a clean sheet, have a good performance, so we can go into the second game and really go for it.
Both sides ready to get underway here. Originally scheduled for 3 o'clock, just slightly behind time. But just about ready to kick us off here.
Looks like Campbelltown setting up for the standard. One out to Alex Mullen.
Here's Josh Moore on this close side, already battling with Liam McCabe. Here's Josh Murray. Looking for that central ball to Allright, putting it through for Murray, but Henderson's easily able to clean that up. On that far side now with a free kick. Restarting play with the free kick. Modbury Jets coming off 120 minutes. Last week, Campbelltown having the break. Do we see that playing a part in that today, do you think?
Yeah, I think it does. Not so much the rest, but just to get prepared for this game. They gives them a chance to watch Modbury against Adelaide United and set up and try and find a weakness.
Marino just seeing what he can do from long range there as we have games kick off around the grounds, and already an early goal for West Torrens Burkalla against Salisbury United at Salisbury. Of course, Burkalla already promoted, but Salisbury hoping to possibly sneak in through that second spot. Chikawa. Over the top, Mullins there. Henderson headers back to Ryan Hill, who's been very reliable this season in goal for Modbury Jets.
Jakey.
Tim Henderson just under. Looks to be all right. Just a slight collision with Alex Mullen.
Yeah, I think he just landed a bit awkward there. Alex had every right to go for it. Thought he could get a little bit on it, and he did. But just before, with Mike Marino coming off that back four and trying to get that shot away, that's the danger, I think, for Modbury today, is if Mike Marino does get off those centre halves, if he gets a half turn, we've seen him score many goals from outside the box, and that's what he'll be looking for today.
Here's Tim Henderson back on his feet, looking for the ball over the top. Francesca with the header. McCabe couldn't reach his namesake. Halliday goes back with Daniel Mullen. Of course, now with the knowledge he'll be leading this team as head coach next season.
Yeah, which is great. It's a good opportunity for Dan. He's done his licenses, and I know that outside of Campbelltown he is coaching some schools, so this is huge for him, and yeah, it's good to see Campbelltown give him an opportunity.
This fixture pretty much the game of the Mullins when you think about it.
There is plenty of them today, and I think at least one of them will play a part today.
Here's one of them. Alex Mullen couldn't get the touchdown. Henderson will just try to apply the pressure. Does well. Alex Mullen just electing to go back. Maricic. Good ball out wide to Yohai Matsumoto. Good turn by Marino, who elects to have the strike. Just high.
Yeah, that's his move. That's if the hard part with being the centre half playing against Mark Marino is if you're too tight, that turn happens, and then if you're not tight enough, he will start facing you and get a shot away. And it's an excellent turn. He's got a lot of quality, and we've seen it over the years.
For that ball out wide, no one really to it, and we'll just go out for the goal kick.
I think Modbury are going to persist with playing out here, just waiting for those gaps to open for Hamish to get on it just in front of the back four. They'll stick to it.
We're just talking about form off air as well. Campbelltown in much better form compared to Modbury. Of course, they both had, well, were our two representatives in the Australia Cup.
Yep.
Modbury having to go an extra time in that way. Campbelltown being beaten pretty well in the 90. But other than that, Campbelltown haven't really suffered any real setbacks.
Nah, just let this play out. Yeah, no, you're right. Obviously, the form, you'd much rather be going into this final series with some wins under your belt, like Campbelltown have. Obviously, disappointment in the Australia Cup. But the same with Modbury. It's, you know, they've had a tough trot, good win last week. So, yeah, it's difficult. But, yeah, I'd much prefer to be the team that's had some wins under the belt in the last couple of weeks.
Ball with the feet of Woodlands. Now Maricic. Intercepted by Francesca, but couldn't get the touch too right.
No, but he's exactly where he needs to be there. He stops that ball getting into Alex Mullen. And I think that would be his job today, to stop that supply.
Marino. Boffa just having a quick think quickly on his feet there.
Yep. This is what Modbury want. They to set them up now, ready for this press. The longer ball is what they need to win straight away.
Matsumoto winning that header only goes to Henderson.
Shine line, Murray! Shine line, Murray!
Detroit. Francesca back to Henderson.
Hey, man, yep.
McCabe just looking to get the touch in front of Makeda.
Excellent. Good shape.
Skamitsi was just looking to flick on the header but couldn't get the right connection to it. Fall to Makeda. Now Liam McCabe. Goes wide. Ichikawa wins the corner.
Yep. Better play from Modbury there. Again, I think it's that press. Once they're a little bit high and they can get it off Campbelltown with that loose pass or the ball over the top, and you've got the McCabe's and Makeda running at you, it's going to be difficult. But that's much better from Modbury. First good sign from them.
Ichikawa wins the corner and will be the one to take it. Goes short to McCabe. He'll get it back to look to put it in. Maury has to go back due to the pressure applied by Francesca. Good ball to Mullen. Doesn't have too many options forward. Elects to go wide. Into the box now, Marino. Just puts it wide of the post.
You heard the shout from the bench for them to be in there. I think that's only where the ball was going to go. Marino pulled that across the box. Morris had to come from very deep. He was back here 30 seconds ago, so he's done well just get into the box.
Ryan Neild to Wall. Goes over the top to Ichikawa. Boffa wins the header. Now Mullen. Goes across to Maricic. Now with Halliday. Centre Fanti. Header wasn't to a teammate in particular and loses out on the ball there. McCabe. A deft touch just to take it into the path. Mullen challenging well for it and wins it fairly. Matsumoto making his way down through the middle. Still with the ball. Has it wide now, Mullen! Neild could only palm it away.
Excellent play by Matsumoto there. Running glider past them like they weren't there and then gets it out wide, and good strike by Alex.
Hamish McCabe puts the ball through, but Skimitsi is offside. Daniel Mullen to take this free kick. Brandon Centofanti. All right, just gets the touch on. Cleared away by Wilson. Just getting in the way there. Ball just bouncing it out. Mullen couldn't get the touch right. He'll get a second go of it here. Just being hassled and fouled by Liam McCabe.
Yeah, Liam just took a little bit too long on the ball, and Alex got his body in between there to win the foul.
Centofanti was trying to look for Mark Marino. Ichikawa just looks forward, perhaps a bit too soon. Francesca just getting in the way there and now puts it wide for Ichikawa. Needs to keep it in play, does so. It's not a bad cross in, but it's just behind McCabe there.
Seems like it's going to be one of those games with concentration is the main thing, and I think Alex is obviously and Mark Maroon up here are making this back four and the sixes think a little bit with their movement. Alex has dropped deep, then he's gone high. So I think it's just going to be concentration for both sides.
Here's the ball over the top. Campbelltown bench is calling for a foul, but I don't see it there personally. Wall now with Henderson. They'll trade the ball between themselves. Ryan Neild.
Really good play by Modbury there to get out of that press.
Here's Wilson making his way up the pitch. Pass gets to Ichikawa. Wilson goes central. McCabe. Detroyer. We'll restart with Joku Wall. Now Francesca. Being very patient in their build-up so far, Modbury.
Yeah, I think they have to be.
There's that ball, though.
Yeah, I think the setup from Campbelltown is obviously letting them keep it in that situation, but yeah, they have to be patient and wait for a gap. Like I said, concentration. Once one person goes out of their hole, as long as you can recognise it and then go straight into that, then can get some chances in this game.
I suppose it probably helps when you've played this exact opponent only a couple of weeks ago, so you sort of know what to expect quite recently as well.
Yeah, that's what Morris is very good at. He will analyse that performance and what went wrong and what he thought they could have done better. And you can already tell today how they've set up that this press is a lot stronger. But this is the good thing about finals. I guess these two legs is we're going to see who's going to be the best team, tactically and with their talent as well. You know, in one-off games we know anything can happen, but here you have to play the game the right way, and if it's good enough to beat the team, then you deserve to make the final.
Wilson just trying to manoeuvre his way past.
Good Jake. Grab your shoulder, Geordie, Raya. Dead. Heads up.
Daniel Mullen clears.
That's better by Joku there. Just giving Marino no time there to even get that under control.
Henderson. Hamish McCabe with a ball to nowhere, really.
Yeah, I'd like to see him get on it, but I think it's more credit to Campbelltown stopping that ball coming in there. Joel Wright's obviously playing as the 6 there, trying to stop the ball going into the striker's feet. I think he's done well so far. Joel obviously a little bit older now, but a huge engine, probably one of the biggest ones in both sides.
I guess sort of stereotype is with those players who tend to get older, a lot of them is more about the thinking side rather than the fitness side.
Yeah, Joel's a quality player, and he'll be in there for that reason because he's got discipline, and he will stay there, and he's got enough energy to go from side to side. It's a really good player to have in your team.
Pass intercepted, put into the middle. Dan Mullen handles quite well. Now with Alex Mullen, trying to battle with Makeda for it. Got another update from around the grounds as well over at PSD Energy Park, where Salisbury have scored an equaliser against already promoted West Torrens Burkalla, making it 1-1 there. Makes that tie very, very exciting.
Yeah, it's great. It gives Salisbury an opportunity to get themselves in a final against whoever wins out of, obviously, the Blue Eagles Playford game. But, you know, they deserve to be there, and if they can get something out of the first leg of this, then we could be up for a very interesting final if they can get through.
McCabe goes wide to Ichikawa. Putting it into the box, headed upwards, Centofanti. The strike from Francesca goes far wide.
I think last time I was here I told him to get rid of those boots. And he still hasn't. No, it sat perfectly for him to take the strike. I think from Campbelltown's point of view, Modbury are targeting that boffer right fullback side because Ichikawa's got in there a couple of times. It's just that final ball coming in.
Henderson and Mullen both trying to attack that ball. Ball launched over the top. Alex Mullen is on the floor in the meantime, making his way up now. Here's Maury. Looking for Marino, who's just sitting on the edge of the box.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what Cook does here because there was a swing. Yeah, I think that's one for Tim to be lucky for, I think. Just caught the end of that. I know it wasn't a big hit, but He has every right to go down there. But I think Cook's handled it well to just de-escalate it. He's not hurt.
Very experienced referee is Daniel Cook, has done it in the A-League as well.
Yeah.
Boffa gets it to Matsumoto. Alex Mullen with the stroke. Goes short to Yohei Matsumoto. Just has a bit of free space to roam into, but Henderson just getting in the way and clearing forward.
Yeah, Matsumoto, when he runs, I think he's one of the most underrated. Not saying that he's not a quality player, but underrated in the fact that when he is running at players, he is very difficult to handle. He's up there with the best in this league when he starts doing that kind of stuff. I know I've had plenty of trouble against that one. So it's a bit of PTSD to me, I think.
Right into the face of Hamish McCabe there.
Even if you start at 60, it's got to be.
We just received treatment just to make sure of everything's all right.
Make sure the nose is in place.
At least it's a warmer day than it was last week in there.
I was just thinking that if this was happening in that Adelaide United game, I think that would have stung a little bit more. But no, we've been blessed today with a bit of good weather.
Hamish McCabe, of course, will have to come off the pitch momentarily, but he looks to be all right.
Yeah. Never nice when that one happens.
Henderson just slipping, trying to make a second challenge, but couldn't do so. Here's Murray. He's fouled there by Detroit, and they'll get a free kick out of it.
Yeah, great feet by Josh there. Cuts in on his right-hand side. Really tidy. I think Henderson's, glad he pulled out of that other one. Could have caught Halliday there. Looks like Jordan O'Doherty's warming up. I guess he's warming up for golf tomorrow, because he's not coming on anytime soon.
It'll be Maricic over it to take the free kick. Ball swings in at the back post. Alex Mullen was there with the head.
Yeah, good delivery. I think he'll be disappointed with that, Alex. He was up there, wasn't he? Just needed to get it on target. Doesn't need too many.
Centre Fancy looks forward. Again, couldn't find the pass. Joku Wall.
Yes, you're high!
McCabe couldn't get past there.
Yeah, you can see that's the press again. You know, they're happy for the centre halves to have it Campbelltown, and then as soon as it goes to a fullback, the press is there. And then if Modbury do look inside, they expect Marino or Centofanti there to try and pick up that ball, and they're playing with danger when they're doing that a couple of times.
Ryan Neild getting plenty of action with the ball at his feet already in this match. Has been very good this whole season. Had a great performance in that Australia Cup game. Was probably unfortunate to not come away with a win after that penalty shootout.
Oh, his double save, I think it was in extra time, was outstanding. And then that kept him in it, and then I think not long after that, Luca Trimboli had a really good chance. But, you know, that's what happens in those games. Sometimes it just doesn't fall for you, and I think that was just Modbury's night. I wouldn't have expected Hamish to miss a penalty.
Well, I thought it was probably his best game all season, to be honest, in that game. It was absolutely brilliant.
I agree. He really turned it on, and, you know, him from the penalty spot, he's got such a strong strike there. Just could only see a goal, but unfortunately just blazed it over.
Play will restart with the goal kick.
Yeah, like we expected, a bit cagey, but it's good seeing two sides that play similar football and have the same mentality of trying to play out and keep it. It's good because you have to play against that, and, you know, if Campbelltown want to press high, then Modbury might look for that ball over the top. They just haven't been able to get it over the back four of Campbelltown.
Another update from around the grounds. West Torrens Burkalla have gone 2-1 up against Salisbury United away from home, taking that tie to 2-1 to Burkalla. Also Blue Eagles and Playford happening at Marden as well as we speak, with Adelaide City and Metro to play at 5 PM at Adelaide City Park later on tonight. Free kick there. There's a few players over it looking to... Maury, Marino, Maricic looked likely for a moment, but has gone back now. Didn't really amount to much in the end.
No. He hit it with some power, just if that was on target. Would have made Neil would have to make a decision whether to push it away or not.
Poor pass.
Yeah, I think the message now is just go a bit longer. They're going to get themselves in trouble if they keep doing that.
Is it kept in play? Is the question. It is, and it will go out for a corner.
Looks like Jocko's been tasked with the job against Alex, which will be the target, him and Dan.
Corner comes in. Header's there. Cleared away quite quickly. All right to put another ball in. Looks for Alex Mullen. Think he might have gotten the touch, but he'll keep it in play. Puts the ball in. Captured well by Ryan Neild. Ball just goes right at the plate. Just over half an hour played now. Modbury haven't really had any clear-cut chances as of yet, whereas Campbelltown now getting forward once again through Mori. Matsumoto in the centre, good ball. Goes out for the corner. There are shouts for the penalty, but weren't heeded by Daniel Cook, and I think it's the right decision in the end.
Yeah, it was really good defending. It might have even been a foul on Henderson there because he got there first, but it was great defending and a good little flick there. I think it was Alex maybe with the flick around the corner.
Corner to come for Campbelltown. Launched in low and cleared up high. Ball comes back in first time again. Headed in by Dan Mullen. Henderson gets the header. Boffa. Will go out for another corner.
They're putting a bit of pressure on going into the last 15 minutes of the half, which is good from Campbelltown.
Ball comes in again. Headed away. Might look for the first time. Hits. Didn't have enough on it. Just as I was saying before, Modbury yet to really have a clear-cut chance over on the opposite side. They've gotten forward well, but just haven't really had that shot to really even test Alex Woodson so far.
No, we haven't seen enough of Schmitzy up there. They just haven't been able to get the ball into him. I would like to see them try and pop a couple over the top and get him running past that back four. I think that might cause him a little bit of issues, and Campbelltown might start dropping off then. But this, again, that's what we need to see more of, Hamish picking it up there. Forces an error. Like, as soon as you start putting in balls in like that, then defenders need to make decisions. And now you've got a set piece, and anything can happen.
Kenshiro Ichikawa to take the corner. Was a mid-season signing for Modbury, made his debut in the Cup final. And has been a very tidy acquisition for them since as well. Coming over from New Zealand. Ball comes in. Henderson was looking to get the flick on the header. Strength used very well. Marino. Matsumoto. Looks for the ball quickly for Mori. Has to battle against. Finds Marino. Here's Alex Mullen. Just deciding what to do. Takes on the shot, but nothing too troubling for Ryan Neild.
Yeah, it's a good breakaway from the set piece from Modbury to get to the other end of the pitch. I think Marino probably put it a little bit behind Alex there, which needed him to take a touch and then make a decision. And yeah, the shot just not strong enough. Probably could have went back to Marino and come out the other side.
Hey, Mark! Yes, Mark!
Henderson finds Detroyer, who then in turn goes to Makeda. McKay. Ichikawa.
Come across, help him out, Mark!
Wilson, then Walt. Again, happy to just be patient at the back and not force anything until then.
Yeah.
Mullen. Needs to be one, does so.
with an opportunity to score.
Yeah.
Then you got to book him then. You have to book him then.
I think it's the right decision. Obviously, the foul, the advantage was on, and I think he possibly could have let it go. But now that he's stopped it, he's definitely got to book Daniel there. It was late. It was a bad foul. And hopefully he's okay there, because it looks like I might have caught him in the head a little bit.
So at least wait for the action to finish. He shifts, he's got a shot block that told him to get the ball.
Michael Trisciani just having discussions with the fourth official over the decision that came in the end.
We'll have to congratulate him, obviously, on the move to Melbourne. It's massive to go to Melbourne City to take over the women's side. It's great for SA football. You know, he's been a strong young coach for a while now, and to get an opportunity, I'm sure that's exactly what he wanted, and wish him the best of luck.
Especially to go into a side which is
Yeah.
almost expected to contend for the title as well in the A-League Women's is very, very huge.
I think he would want that pressure. He's that kind of person. He thrives in that, and yeah, he will do exceptionally well.
Ball comes in, Neil King capture. Even then, it's always going back to his first big thing he has to deal with is Asian Champions League action for Melbourne City, which, again, inaugural Women's Champions League season as well. Matsumoto couldn't find the pass. Now, couldn't find the pass again.
Yeah, it's a big test for Michael to go straight over to Asia. I don't think he's gone there for a holiday. I don't think he's gone to Disneyland over there. So, yeah, straight into it. And I'm sure he would already be looking into the squad and getting some advice from the boys already at Melbourne City and the management team that has been there previously.
Can't break that line. Go your shoulder, Geordie there.
Henderson.
There we go, Geordie, get ready.
Makeda just plays it behind Detroit.
Yeah, hopefully we don't see either side getting frustrated. Obviously, more likely Modbury, because they probably haven't had the better of the chances. But there's no need to be frustrated. It's 0-0. You're still in this game. Just keep it composed and the concentration till half time, and wait for the coaches to come up with a solution how to break them down for either side.
Ball goes out of play. We'll restart with the throw.
All the way up, Yowie, higher. Attacking throwing.
Neil should be able to jump and collect, and does so.
Yeah, he's dealt with most of them today. He's a strong keeper. He's had a good season as well. Like we mentioned, the Australia Cup game where he was outstanding. But I think throughout the year he's probably been one of the main reasons why Modbury's had a strong season.
Detroit. Now McCabe. First time they've made it into the box in quite a while from memory. Well done from McCabe. Shot comes in. Off target, but much better from Modbury.
Yeah. As soon as they get that link up in the corner of that 18-yard box where they can do their 1-2s and drag Campbelltown aside, that's where Modbury do their best. And that's much better. That's good taking that into half-time.
About 5 minutes left in the half. And still with a scoreline which I think some, including myself, probably expected it to be like, especially in these first leg games.
Yeah, it'll be the second half. Once one team sees blood that they can go for it, that's when they will. Right now, they're too experienced to go straight for the jugular straight away.
Halliday going to Boffa. In turn, trying to find Yohei Matsumoto. Joel Allwright. Looks for the switch ball. Headed out of play. Mullen with the chest down. And Allwright getting the shot off.
Yeah. Good play by Alex there, just to chest it down for Joel, and yeah, he'll be disappointed he didn't get on target.
Let's go, Brandon, give him a goal!
Trying to just flick it past him there, Detroit. Here's Murray. Strong pass to Allwright. Marino. Now Alex Mullen. Henderson just trying to get in the way of Mullen with the strike. And into the side netting he goes to put Campbelltown up 1-0.
Excellent finish on a tight angle. I thought the opportunity was lost for him for a second, and then it just popped out on his left, and it's a great finish.
Modbury defence just couldn't deal with that one that time around. And you would have to say if there was going to be a first goal, it would have come Campbelltown's way as well.
Yeah, and it's probably what we've seen in the first half. Modbury have tried to play out. The ball's gone to the fullback. Dan's obviously made a poor decision with doing that flick, which I'm sure will come up in the review. And then they've just counted on it straight away. And yeah, they did well to stop the initial attack, but an excellent finish from one of the best players in the league.
Murray, too early, Murray, too early, Murray.
But look at the press, there's four, they've just got themselves a goal.
Good.
Neild only gets the pass to Halliday. We'll go back to Alex Woodlands. Back with Halliday again. Good pass to Senefanti. He himself can't return the favour.
I think that's what I really like about Campbelltown, is that they've gone 1-0 up, and they know there's only a couple of minutes before half-time, yet that press is still happening. That they can see that they're on top now and they can keep doing it. It's a sign of a team that is, to me, one of the best in the league, if not the best in the league.
Poor pass. Ichikawa enters the box, but brilliantly dealt with by Dan Mullen. Half-time over at Marden between Adelaide Blue Eagles and Playford. 0-0 over there. Playford will be hoping for Burkalla to hopefully keep their lead in a win over these two legs. They don't have to wait until the final to get promoted.
I think that's a great start from Playford, because Blue Eagles at home on that pitch, and obviously the form that De Silva was showing last week at that game, you know, they've done well to obviously keep him quiet, so great start for them.
Good ball by Alex Mullen, right into the path of Mark Marino. Has to take on Joku Wall. I think he forces the contact a little bit there.
Yeah. That's an experience. That's obviously, he's played A-League. He could see that the striker was closed. The ball was going to go out. He's forced the contact, and yeah, Cook's obviously at that same level as far as experience. He knows what Mark was trying there.
Francesca just driving his way forward, gets to the edge of the box.
That's better from Jesse there. That's what Modbury need from
force something.
Yeah, correct. You know, just get someone like that to step up to drive. They're playing with 2 6s with Makeda and Jesse there. One of you can go, and as soon as he's done that, someone had to come out, opens up a gap. I think that will probably be the message at half time. They've made it a little bit too easy for Campbelltown as far as breaking that line.
Half time is all over at Burton between Salisbury and Burkalla, with Burkalla net 2-1 up at the break. Ichikawa with this corner. Not the greatest of deliveries. Modbury will just have to restart with the throw in. Matsumoto does well. Francesca needs to win this against Marino and does so. Back with Henderson. McCabe. Liam McCabe. I think just nudged off the ball ever so slightly.
Yeah. It's a soft foul, but I think it's still a foul. But this would be a good one to get just before half-time.
Again, Modbury as well with a few options over the ball to take. McCabe, Francesca, and Skamitzi. Just seeing. Won't be him.
Looks like Jesu.
I think might look to take it on directly. Here's Francesca! Woodland just palms it wide out for the throw.
Yeah. Routine save, but it was a good strike on target. That was going in. He had to do something about it.
Daniel Cook calls half-time here. Campbelltown 1-0 up. Still very, very tight though.
Yeah, good half. Obviously only the one goal, but really two quality sides organised, so, and well coached.
First half done and dusted. The first quarter of the two legs, I suppose, as well. Also now finished as both sides head into the change rooms. Half-time break. Score is Modbury 0, Campbelltown 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you for more in the second half.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skills, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone, so spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5SA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
It's never too late to improve your strength, balance, well-being and independence. Our Strength for Life program encourages all older South Australians to start moving. and enjoy an active lifestyle. Make friends, build strength, and inevitably age well. Strength for Life sessions are offered in almost 100 locations across South Australia, with new sites opening all the time. Check out the COTA SA website to find your nearest location.
Strength for Life is an individualised program which is delivered in a group setting. We aim to keep older South Australians connected with their community, preventing social isolation, and also keeping their bodies strong, flexible, managing falls, and keeping them engaged. We're super excited to be partnering with Football SA at this state-of-the-art location. It's a beautiful venue. It will really benefit the local community through the Northfield and Jeps Cross surrounding areas to be able to access Strength for Life, and together we are working to improve everyone's futures.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field of play, Adelaide City and Adelaide Comets. Our line-ups for today for Adelaide Comets: number 1, Daniel Vaughan; number 4, Nathan Dimu; number 5, Adam Lacornu; number 7, Aladdin Irabona.
Very excited to be a part of the action. Longer commentator from Commitsus will take a look at the starting lineups.
Ending the night with celebrations, and that's what they hope to do tonight as well.
As Curtis Wordsworth kicks things off here, it's Adelaide City with the kick-off and in possession of the ball. That would be an almighty comeback if they were to score 4 goals. But here's Comets. It's Irabona. He clips one into the back post. Oh, he's just missed the header there. I think it was
The recipient at the end of it there, and a half chance resulted. But here's another one for Comets.
another early chance. Ooh, flicked across by Steed.
Daniel Vaughan, the keeper and captain.
Oh, it's falling here. It's Steed. He's in the box. It's 1-0 to Adelaide Comets. Just a nothing ball that was played across. Jade Labasso tucked inside, played it forward. I think it took a deflection. And Adelaide Comets are awarded for their very, you could say, it was a long ball in the direction of Latanzio, but now it falls for Liai. Can they equalise? They do! What a start we've got here at Adelaide City Park. Bang, bang. 2 goals in 45 seconds of play.
Liai with an absolute cracker.
I think he wanted someone else to do it a few seconds earlier. That's a great run by Irabona. Is he onside? Referee keeps his flag down, goes across the keeper. And Oxenham is going to clip this one in to the back post. He's got players there. It flicked on, and that's a great save by Vaughan. It took 2 touches, and in the end, the flag goes up 4 offside. So cuts in, gets back onto his right, finds. No, he doesn't. He has a go on his left. He's clipped it in, and he's. In the end, it's ended up being a half shot, half chip. Sorry, the corner you can't clear. Liai's there. Can he find Latanzio? No, he can't. It's still in the box. Liai's there. Latanzio! Liai! Oh, and in the end, it's all the junior match officials who are under the age of 18 will be wearing an orange armband as Latanzio's in on goal. And it's 2-1 to Adelaide City. Speaking of,
He's looking a little bit different attack-wise. Ooh.
Basso overlapping on the far side, gets his cross in, it's deflected. Garrido's there, and Oxenham had to make the save. Shapes up Dimu, cuts inside, might have a go here. He does. It's low. And had to be saved by Vaughan. So
I think we weren't quite for it.
Goes back out to Zacharakis. He clips one into the back post. Irabona's there, but Irabona just couldn't quite time the header. But in the end, it was a free header. Goes into the middle. There's a header there. Skipped in. It bounces, and in the end it falls into the hands of Dakota Oxenham goes into the middle. There's a header there. Skipped in. It bounces, and in the end it falls into the hands of Dakota Oxenham.
Looking like pretty nice weather and for a night game, but
here's a chance. Oh, and it's flashed across the goal. And you've almost would have put your house on it. Jaden Labasso it was with the shot. Gutierrez picks it up. The whistle's in Curtis Wordsworth's mouth. And there it is. The final whistle goes here at Adelaide City Park. Adelaide City had to come from behind after conceding an early goal. But they get the job done here, Simon. 2-1 winners progressing through to week 2.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skills, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone. So spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5AA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
The Matildas are on fire. And the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Hello, good evening and welcome to round 18 of the Go Sunny Solar WNPL here in South Australia. The final round for the regular season, and here Adelaide City Park, the Adelaide Union Sturt both confirmed as those two sides to be in those relegation positions, but this one for a final spot, 11-1. They won't want that to repeat today as the ball continues on with Sasha Williams as she puts the ball into the box. Is caught well by Abby Lucas. Corner swings inwards. The ball comes in, and then again, an early goal. Adelaide City going 1-0 up. Manages to get past a few actually. Applin puts the ball in. Another decent opportunity for Burkalla. Just has to run down that right wing herself. Has the strength to do so. She puts the ball into the middle. Might fall. Atkins plays it through to King. Might be a good opportunity for Pete. Just wide off the post. Ball put into the middle. I think they'll be offside though. It's rolling in. She's onside. Be the one to deliver it in. Won't be Macaulay, will be Guiardo. Over the bar. Well, it wasn't a bad opportunity either for them. The goal early. And then Burkalla getting a goal in late in the first half. Looking for the chip over was Dylan Holmes. Not too threatening to Abby Lucas. Garlick makes her way through. Gets the ball into the box. Holmes couldn't get the finish to try and put City in front. Guiardo off the bar. Doesn't keep the touch within her control. Forward goes Williams. Just decided to try and take the shot herself. Corner comes in. Punch away, not too clean. It's 2-2. Here's the strike. Full time. West Torrens Burkalla in that fifth and final spot, knocking out Adelaide City in the process.
The Matildas are on fire. And the Socceroos have the breakthrough.
Welcome to 5AA Football Fives. No skills, no worries, no time to train, no need. Perfect for friends, family and kids. It's fast, fun football for everyone. So spend your summer nights under lights and register now at football5AA.com. Proudly powered by 5AA, Always Adelaide.
As here come our two sides. The bar has been set. It's a great run from Kyra Cooney-Cross.
Turn under pressure.
Here come the Socceroos again. Good one on the right foot, and the Socceroos have the breakthrough. What a goal! The Matildas are running amok. Opens up for the shot.
Sinclair at the double. There's the back foot. Australia head over heels about this superstar.
Welcome back for the second half here at Smith Partners Stadium between Modbury Jets and Campbelltown City. The away side 1-0 up at the half-time break, and deservingly so in the end. But Modbury still looking to try and get one back in this first leg as I reintroduce my co-commentator, Michael Doyle.
Yeah, I think the message from obviously the Modbury camp will probably be to push them a little bit higher, try and get a goal back, get back into this game, as we just missed a foul there. But already it looks like maybe McCabe has been pushed a little bit higher to get a little bit closer to strikers. Just get that link between Hamish and Schmitzy up there.
Marino just gets the flick on. Maury might look to create an early chance. Goes out of play though before he can. Here's Hamish McCabe. Makes his way into the box. Puts it to the edge. Back out wide with Ichikawa. Ball just floated in. Woodlands can only punch it away.
That was good there. That ball into the channel for Hamish to face up Dan Mullen there in the box. I think that is what Hamish wants, and that's where they get the joy from. That's what needs to start happening for them. Get him in the box, get him cutting in on his right-hand side, just to put it in that far corner.
The corner to come. Ichikawa to take. Goes short to McCabe. In turn, puts it into the box. Headed away. And goes out for the foul on the far side. Throw in, sorry.
Yeah, it's a good set routine there. Hamish obviously coming short. Try to get a clipped ball to the back post for Henderson, and look like Blocker coming in there at the back. Better from them, a good start, a good bright start for them.
Neild should be able to capture and does so cleanly. Oh, intercepted there. Murray. All right.
We're just spending a bit of time to try and keep it, get settled again. I think this is much better from them. The press from Campbelltown is still pretty high, the back four is high. They should be able to deal with that one.
Ball over the top. Falls quite nicely for Marino. Tim Henderson just applied enough pressure there.
Yeah, it was good cover. Ball over the top came out of nowhere, and Mike Marino was lining it up, but Tim's done really well to cover his other centre half there and stop the shot.
You're just joining us. Alex Mullen, the sole goal scorer in the first half for Campbelltown. As now Modbury look to try and get that equaliser still. Botha just clears high. Wilson with a throw, goes short to McCabe. Jockey Wall. Now Henderson. Woodlands easily takes it. Now, here's Matsumoto, who's got a bit of space to run into. I think just plays the ball a bit too early, really.
Yeah, he had legs on Makeda there where he could have travelled a little bit further. But the idea is obviously to get Marino in quick. Good hold-up play by Schmitzy there. That's a draw.
Yeah, free kick on the far side. One back by Modbury. Kenshiro Chikawa. Ball gets this wide side with McCabe. Still with the ball, puts it in. Headed away for the time being, falls to Francesca. Ichikawa. Francesca! Poor connection to it.
Yeah, it was a really good move out, the ball out wide to Liam. It just needed a better quality ball. He got himself in such a good area and just couldn't pick anyone out. I think he was hoping for someone to come into the back post by clipping it there, but I think the better option might have been on the ground to the near post. But again, really good move by Modbury, and it looks like their press is a lot higher than what we've seen in the first half. Which I think is the message, and I think Morris he's got that one right. I think that the press on Campbelltown to, make them make that unforced error and then be able to release Hamish or Schmitzy straight on goal is probably the counter-attacking play.
Daniel Mullen. James Boffa looks for the ball forward. Marino. Jockey Wall needs to handle him well. Matsumoto tries to touch it past Wilson. Goes out for the throw.
Yeah, it was good recovery and good teamwork with Jockey there and Wilson. He gave Marino that chance to face him and nipped in front, but Jockey recovered really, really well.
Another update from around the grounds over at Marden. Blue Eagles are now 1-0 up against Playford. Just over the hour mark. Ball over the top. Skamitsi against Mullen. Mullen just clipped on the back of the heel there and wins the foul. Thrown on the far side.
Yeah, just a bit of a nudge there. Smart play by him just to try and see if he got away with it, but Cook straight onto it.
Henderson. Makeda. Wall. Back with Tim Henderson. Francesca. Pass goes all the way back to Ryan Neild. Throw in on this close side again.
Just finish this year. Maybe try next year.
The shot comes in from Josh Murray.
Good strike.
Those are the sort of ones that I think Modbury need a bit more just to get something off.
Yeah, I think what Modbury want to see is Hamish cutting in on his right and hitting that shot.
Absolutely.
That's the one that we see go to that back post and just nestles in. Just hasn't had the opportunity today. Again, I think it's more Campbelltown have just had a really good setup and very disciplined. But we've still got a lot to play, and you know both teams need to stay in this and be plenty more chances today.
That ball, I think, coming off the thigh of Daniel Mullen. Of course, could only be his second to last game as well.
Yep.
Although Campbelltown haven't actually said whether or not he'll just be a coach or a player coach as well.
I think his passion is obviously football in general, and for him, any part of it with Campbelltown, it's going to be good for him.
Foul committed by Matsumoto there.
Yeah, I think he'll focus on the coaching, and if they've got some juniors that are coming through, and if it's enough to replace in the same amount of quality, then I think he'd be happy to let them take over.
Here's McCabe. Couldn't get the touch past. Mullen. Marino looking for the ball. Boffa, sorry, looking for the ball through the middle.
Get straight back in there. Straight back in.
Can hear the instructions being barked out by Michael Matriciani. Exactly what he wants to see from his side.
Yeah, that's a sign of a good team. They obviously they don't know the instructions from Michael and Brenton Hearn, his assistant there, and I believe the other one's Corey Artoni. These are quality coaches and players in their day as well, and yeah, they're really instilling some discipline into this Campbelltown side to get back and get some shape.
Corner comes in. Not dealt with well enough. I'm not too sure really what happened there. I'm not sure whether Jockey-Wall could have at least had a touch on, or whether it just went past him and he just wasn't ready for it.
They're the chances. Like in these finals games, it's not pretty goals sometimes, and you just need to stick out a foot. But yeah, just caught him off guard there. But a bit of a scare for Campbelltown.
I think Morris Natali is trying to figure out the same thing, wondering why no one really just sort of had a swing at it.
I'm not sure if we'll see some changes soon. Obviously, Modbury probably the likely one to try and get something out of this and maybe change it up. Jordan O'Doherty obviously on the bench, Dion Kirk as well, Matthew Mullen. I think it'll probably be more of an attacking change. Maybe someone like Makeda or Ichikawa out wide for Jordan or Dion Kirk. Just a bit of creativity, I think, is what they've been lacking in the last 5 or so minutes.
Ball falls back with Maury. Now Marino, just wide of the post. Ryan Neal for the goal kick. Mullen against Wall. Ball over the top, might head in. Going out for the throw. Alex Mullen and Joku Wall just both sent into the...
A lot happening there. Joku going straight into the wall and Alex Mullen helping him up out of that. Lucky to not see, I think a metre a bit further would have went straight into that fence.
But then that opportunity just arising for them as well. Quite suddenly. Corner comes in. Good delivery. Had the connection, but not the target to hit.
Fantastic corner. Alex Mullen didn't even have to jump. It was straight on his head and a really good opportunity. He's had 2 good headers today. I don't know if the third is going to miss.
McCabe gets it to McCabe. Now Liam.
Brilliant, Mark. Brilliant there.
Wilson with the throw.
5 feet. 5 feet.
Here Modbury throw again with Wilson. Goes back with Hamish McCabe. Again, just couldn't really stick the pass.
No. Would have liked to see him keep going with that one. Just to see if one of the other centre halves come out of their hole and then do that little reverse pass or take the shot. Just a bit early.
Do you think maybe there's been that slight reluctance to really just rather, instead of just taking on that strike, maybe trying to have that extra pass, but then it hasn't really fallen for them yet?
Yeah, they are a smart side, and Morris does put that in them that, you know, wait for the right opportunity to take the shot, and they are so good at these little passes outside the box that they do look for it quite a bit. But if it opens up, they need to have, someone needs to take some ownership and take the shot. Like a Mark Marino who wants to just score goals.
And here's him just pressuring Joku Wall, who heads it out for a corner.
Yeah, like Mark Marino for me is the typical number 9 that when he starts a game he's expecting to score 1 or 2 goals and he's going to get as many shots away in that game. Yeah, he will bring in other players, but like we see with the one that just went past Neil's right post, he just wants it quick out of his feet, get the strike away. And I think Modbury, if they can test Woodlands a little bit more than what they have today, you know, it's the follow-up which might be the goal.
Corner goes short. Shot comes in. Wasn't a bad effort.
A good set play there. I think both teams have had really good set piece ideas. Hamish cutting in on the other one, and then obviously that one there set up for Marino to take the shot.
Another update from around the grounds over at Burton. Salisbury have equalised to make it 2-2 against West Torrens Burkalla. I guess the hope for them is probably to come out of this first leg with either a draw or at least a goal in front, really, going back to Jack Smith Park.
Yeah. It's going to make it interesting. I think it's the second leg. If two teams can stay in it, in all the games across this weekend, it's the second leg of where we're going to see the quality and people gamble a little bit more.
Free kick to come. Launched into the box a bit far. Mullen still gets the header on. Henderson clears away. Another ball delivered in. Liam McCabe. Playing it forward. Looks like Matt Mullen and Jordan O'Doherty getting instructions from the bench, looking ready to come onto the field of play. Here's Francesca. Plays it wide. Wide again. Ichikawa puts the ball in. Out for the corner.
Better from them. Obviously, I opened up there for Dan. I thought he might have put the ball in straight away or taken the shot. Shot offered to go wide there.
Campbelltown also looking to make some substitutes. Shogo Yoshikawa and Josh Baresi will probably come on after this corner is taken. Yoshikawa has been out with injury for a period of the season. Yes. Ball comes in. Wall keeps it in play. Wall again. McCabe just goes in a bit too harshly.
Yeah, Campbelltown nearly made the mess of that. Should have been cleared straight away as soon as the ball fell, and then Joku's made something out of it. But I think these changes are going to happen now. Some changes that you can make to bring on the likes of Josh Baresi.
Looking to make those subs now. Joel Allwright, one to come off as well as James Boffer. And Modbury looking to make these changes as well. Jordan O'Doherty and Matt Mullen to come on. For who we'll find out now. Joku Wall is one to come off.
Yeah, bringing on someone the likes of Jordan O'Doherty for Schmitzy there reminds me of a young Luke Isaac that did play here. Very creative, a good striker of the ball. If we can see someone like Jordan get on it here and start creating some stuff, this might be enough for Modbury to get something back.
So both sides having made their first changes. With about 20 minutes left to go. Here's Yoshikawa.
Brando runner. Yes,
Looking to put the ball in. Still with it. O'Doherty. McCabe. Francesca. Doesn't look to hit yet. O'Doherty again. Makeda. Looks to have the hits. A brilliant save. Had to be pulled out by Alex Woodlands there.
Fantastic save.
Ball given away there. Modbury looked to launch forward again. McCabe has to beat Matsumoto in a foot race. Can't do so. Back with Woodlands.
Get ready, Josh! Get ready, Josh! Too easy!
O'Doherty. Makeda.
No, I don't.
Jordan O'Doherty has already had plenty of touches on the ball since coming on. Here he is again.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect.
Lovely footwork by Hamish McCabe.
Yeah, he's given the spark, I think, Jordan, when he's come on there. He's trying to get involved in everything. Knowing him, he's a winner and he's not going to let this game get away from him, and he wants to be a part of all of it. You know, just that interplay there, Makeda opens up. Right idea, bending it to the far post, but yeah, just going back to Woodland's save, he's kept him in the game here. That was a certain goal, and he hasn't had to do too much today as far as a big save, but that was definitely up there for him.
Ball headed back to Woodlands.
Josh! Fucking close, Ralph!
Yeah, hey, squeeze it. Come on.
Josh, it's good! Right, it's yours, huh? Josh it!
McCabe makes it through a field of red.
It's just that
almost
final
had it,
pass. Yeah. Sorry, cut you off there, but it's that final pass. If you can just get in there for them, I think that's where they get themselves in the game.
Francesca couldn't get past Alex Mullen, does really well just to get that little touch in. Marino puts it forward for Baresi.
Yeah, it looked like a corner from here, but it's good for Modbury. They need to keep this intensity going. Keep driving numbers forward and they might get something.
Detroit.
Zine, Murray! Hooray, Zine!
Mullen finds Makeda. Goes over Matsumoto. Touches it past. Couldn't keep it in play though.
This is the frustrating part, I think, is when it's the two legs, is you need to know that there is going to be next week. We might lose today, but we've got to be ready for the following week. Whatever team that is out of all these games today, we can't have something silly like that happen and then, you know, cost your team the following week. It is 2 halves, so it's more about getting a goal back to be able to take something to Campbelltown. Obviously, we know they're strong on their pitch, but if you can go there on level terms, then it'll be the same game like today.
Alex Mullen with the ball. Looks for the central ball, Marino. Now O'Doherty. Lovely little pass. Couldn't get it over Alex Mullen. O'Doherty. Makeda. McCabe back with Henderson. Matsumoto does well. Yoshikawa. Baresi. Nice little touch. Ball over the top. Needs to be dealt with by Wilson. Isn't done too cleanly. And points to the spots.
And I think there could be more out of it. We'll see what Cook, I think he'll have time to think about it, but they tried to play a high line and blockers, Wilson there stayed back and kept him on side, and then he's had to tug him back, and
straight red card for Paul Wilson, and Modbury are down to 10 for the rest of this first leg, and of course then won't be available next week for the second.
I think it's very harsh, but it's still a red card. He hasn't tried to play the ball. You know, if he didn't get tugged back, I think Maury might swivel and put it in. So for me, it's a good decision from the referee.
Looks like it'll be Alex Mullen to try and double their lead. Ryan Niels will need to guess correctly or perhaps even get lucky. Here's Mullen to make them 2-0 in the first leg. A well-taken penalty and a double for today.
Excellent penalty. It's unfortunate. I think it was just a lot of things that went against Modbury on that play. That they tried to play high. Wilson didn't step up. Then he gets tangled with Maury. It's a red card, and it's an excellent penalty from one of the main players in the league. And he's had an excellent game. He's had those 2 good opportunities with the headers, but he still walked off with a goal today. So outstanding from one of the best.
11 goals now altogether in the season for Alex Mullen. Of course, now on for his hat-trick today. Here's Mullen again to Daniel Mullen. Baresi goes out wide to Shogo Yoshikawa. Matsumoto. Good touch. Here's Baresi. Just tried it on the left foot.
I think the psychology of this is going to be quite interesting now, because you've got a team that's 2-0 up going into the second leg, but they actually are playing against a team of 10 men. So do they keep going to try and get an extra couple of goals, or are they happy with 2-0 taking it back home?
Ball put in. It's not a bad one. Headed only upwards by Matt Mullen. Halliday. Alex Mullen. Marino. Brandon Setafanti to Shogo Yoshikawa. who in turn puts it out wide. Here's Baresi. Just gets dispossessed at the crucial moment. Modbury just a bit behind it at the moment, really. Lovely little touch. Ball comes into the middle. O'Doherty clears.
Well, I think we know what Campbelltown's trying to do. I think they're trying to kill this off in this first leg now.
Henderson. Modbury readying Dion Kirk to come on. Could they still get one back?
Murray, that's your man.
They'll make that change now.
Don't worry about the zone. That's your man.
Yeah, I think you're right, Seb. If they can get that goal, and this finishes 2-1 for Modbury, I think that would be success for them today right now, especially going down to 10 men. If they can just get one goal back into it to go into the game.
Restarting with the throw-in. Liam McCabe is now dropped all the way back into that defensive line. Good pass, Hamish McCabe. Makeda was offside.
Hey, easy.
Just a slight battle going on here on the close side with Shogo Yoshikawa and Giuseppe Makeda.
Very late there. I think it's only a yellow though.
Daniel Cook will think he'll consult with his linesman here. Be interesting to see where this one goes.
No.
Thinking right here.
It'll be yellow card.
I'm glad that's happened there because I think Cook's done really well just to delay it and talk to his linesman and actually have a think about it, because I think he was getting a lot of pressure there from obviously on that side where the supporters are for it to be a red. It wasn't. It was a tough tackle. He has gone a little bit over, but I don't think it's anything more than that. So that is really good officiating by the referee there. Sorry.
Francesca puts in the free kick. Bit of miscommunication here. Henderson puts the ball in. Only right to Alex Woodlands. Into the final 5 minutes here of the first leg. Matsumoto. Yoshikawa. Matsumoto's in, puts the ball in.
Yeah, really good defending from Matt there in the right area, covering the centre half to clear it, because that's exactly where the ball should have went from the cutback. I think they would be disappointed Josh wasn't coming in late there to finish it. it's been happening for a bit. I think they're just catching up. Where are you going tonight? Do you want to meet me in the city? What club are we going to? No, you're not going out. I think it was just trying to organise the Saturday night.
Henderson headers away. Mullen. Modbury looking to make another double change. Late challenge in there and be a free kick as well. Here's Marino. Got a good connection to it, as he normally tends to do. Just not the accuracy this time around.
I think Modbury need to be careful here. They don't want to be copying another one.
Henderson gets the chest down. O'Doherty has looked good since he's come on. Makeda again in that battle with Matsumoto.
Yeah, Jordan has done excellent since he's come on there, and he's won a really good foul in a good area to be able to put it in for the big boys of Modbury going in there. But yeah, like you said, just him getting on the ball, trying to get people involved in the play has been really, really good.
Free kick for Modbury.
Strong for eight! Strong in the hole there! Strong for eight!
Both sides waiting to make substitutes. Ball comes in. Collected well by Alex Woodlands.
Yeah, disappointing. Just needed a good delivery in an area for the boys to attack her, but as soon as you put it that high, Woodlands is a good goalkeeper. He's going to win that.
O'Doherty. Henderson has to run back to get it. Manoeuvres his body well. Dionker was hoping to throw. Now Modbury will make those substitutes. Darsim Shaxi and Luca Trimboli to both come on. Campbelltown as well making a substitute. Mario Orrico to come on in place of Mike Marino. Probably disappointed to not have scored today.
Yeah, I think he's done really well though. The press starts from the number 9, and Mike Marino's done that today. He's worked really hard and he's done a full 90 for him, so that is really good going into the second game.
I think out of all the possible outcomes, I see Campbelltown probably looking to score another. Yeah, rather than Modbury getting one back at this point in this first leg. They have had their moments.
Yeah, I think they just need to get themselves a set piece in a good area late in the game and make Campbelltown have to defend it and try and get a goal going into the second leg. That's not going to help though.
Here's Yoshikawa. Campbelltown looking to kill the game off. Yoshikawa still with it. Gets to the edge of the box, looks to take it on his right. Too high. I think Daniel Cook has just indicated 4 minutes of time still left to be added on.
Well done,
Strong
by Jesse.
challenge.
Yeah, excellent.
Another brilliant one there. Perhaps a bit unnecessary between both captains there.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for Jesse there. I think he's played well. He's tried to stop it as much as he can, but just haven't seen him on the ball enough for him to have any influence going forward.
Here's O'Doherty.
Yeah, Brendo, yeah, Brendo, yep.
Late challenge in there.
Yeah, this is better. A set piece here now. If I'm the gaffer here, I'll be getting someone like Jordan or Jesse taking this one, getting it in a good area. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks to be Jordan O'Doherty over it. Who, although still being a part of this losing at the moment side, I think has definitely added a bit of a spark to them since he's come on as well, very much so.
Yeah, he's coming back from an injury and he's offered something a bit different. Obviously, they would love to start him, but I think fitness-wise, he's just probably not there yet. Maybe in the second game, if it's going to be your last game of the season, you might take that gamble. But yeah, definitely there has been a lot of quality that's come from him since he's coming on. Just getting people involved in the game, not necessarily just him, but just getting the Hamishes, getting the Liams on the ball to be able to drive at players has been good. And now with Campbelltown, obviously, Centofanti is going to have to come off here, which is one of your taller guys that you're going to be marking. So right now we're going to be even with the players, 10v10.
Brendan. We're not wasting time keeping the player. That's Brendo, okay? That's wasting time. That's absolute waste.
Jordan O'Doherty with the free kick.
Strong, Yoho, strong brace.
Could they get one back in this tie? It's not a bad ball. Offside.
Good delivery. Hender had every right to go for that, and really good goalkeeping. Brave. It's been a game of chances. Obviously, Woodlands earlier making that really good save on this far his left-hand side, but for us, his right-hand side really strong to stop that from going in, and then having to make a big save, 3 or 4 minutes into extra time is what you want from a keeper. And he's done that for his back four that have worked really hard for him today.
Alex Woodland's now just getting treatment.
Surely you can call Brandon on,
So what have we got? We've obviously got Blue Eagles taking a 1-0 lead into the second leg at Playford. And then obviously Salisbury disappointing in the end, going 3-1 down to Bacalla into the second leg. So some exciting fixtures coming up next week, and still one to go tonight.
Adelaide City Metro right after this one at Adelaide City Park.
You've seen both these teams play this year. How do you see that one playing out? Obviously Adelaide City at home are strong, but how do you see that one playing out?
Yeah, definitely Adelaide City at home is probably the scary part, I'd say, for Metro. But Metro, again, do tend to have, I guess, very much good weeks and then bad weeks. We saw against Adelaide City a couple of weeks ago when they had a chance to win the league that night and just sort of collapsed within that 90 minutes against them. So I think a very interesting both legs to come ahead as well.
They're two very well-coached sides, and I think we might see a similar fixture like we have today, waiting for those opportunities to arise. But, yeah, Adelaide City at home, I think they will be going for it, and I think Metro, in their eyes, will be thinking, let's just try and stop as much as we can. If we can get them on the counter-attack, great, and then we can take them back to TK Shutter, which will be a massive game to make the final.
That game now just having kicked off over at Adelaide City Park, as this one just rolls to its conclusion as Campbelltown make a goalkeeper substitute with Matt Centofanti coming on in place of Alex Woodlands for these final few moments, I'd imagine. Now, I'd also imagine he probably doesn't want to be forced into too much action with this late stages.
No, this is where Modbury need to be putting balls into the box, then make him make a decision to come out for it. If they can get an opportunity late, yeah, Centofanti's going to have to come up trumps.
Going into the box there. Referee waves off any calls of a penalty. And Matt Centofanti can restart with a goal kick. Has already played a full 90 minutes today for the Campbelltown Reserves, who drew 2-2 with Adelaide United.
Yep.
So not completely rusty, but still probably didn't expect to be playing any more football today. Bressing. Lovely turn on the ball there. Campbelltown with some very tall players on the pitch. Yeah. Just looking out there, a few of those Modbury players, perhaps a bit shorter in stature compared to some of those. Just seeing a few of these battles happen.
Yeah, a couple of pocket rockets there with Darcy and Jordan. Short in stature, but massive heart. And not shy to pull out of the tackle either, both of them.
Modbury still just wanting one last piece out of this leg. Shaxi. Francesca puts the ball over the top of O'Doherty. I think time is almost up. Shaxi. I think Daniel Cook just waiting to blow his whistle. Play on here though. Here's Yoshikawa. Has the opportunity to put it into the box. McCabe needs to clear again. Gets it to O'Doherty. And Daniel Cook calls full time into the first leg. And Campbelltown head into it back at home with the advantage.
Yeah. Now we go on to next week. It's huge, taking 2-goal advantage. I really think they were looking to kill that game off and get that third. So, you know, Modbury's got something to work on next week, and obviously Campbelltown are going to make sure they're going to be ready as well.
Full time here at Smith Partners Stadium, but half time in the tie, where both of these sides will go back to Steve Woodcock Sports Centre and reconvene for another 90 minutes, possibly 120 and penalties if Modbury can make a comeback. Of course, now without Paul Wilson for next week, you'd imagine one of, I guess, probably Matt Mullen to come back in.
Yeah, I think he'll reshuffle. Maybe Matt will come in at centre half, and then they'll push Joku to the left fullback position. And then you've got your strongest defenders on the pitch there. But, yeah, silly silly decision for Wilson to make there, which is in the end cost his team the extra goal.
Very interesting second leg here as we finish off here full time here at Smith Partners Stadium. Thank you, Michael, for joining me tonight. It was a pleasure to have you as always.
Yep.
Full time score here at Smith Partners Stadium: Modbury Jets 0, Campbelltown City 2, as both sides head into the second leg.